Hi Ranfurly golfers. This week's tip is continuing on with our increasing distance off the tee. Today we're going to be using our driver. I'm going to show you two of my main important drills that I show all of my golfers in understanding how to use the driver properly. Number one is it is the longest club in our bag. So when we swing, we are going to be swinging on more of a flatter swing plane. What I like to do is start with the club kneecap height, swing around my body, keeping the club at kneecap height. Go down to my ankle height, just above the ground, and I'll do the same thing. Then I'll go down to the ground, I'll rest the club on the ground, and I'll try and just miss the ground when I swing. That is going to help me use the golf club in a little bit more of a rounder swing plane around my body, which gives less hitting down and more hitting through for us. Number two is we're going to learn how to hit the ball on the way up. So that terminology is a little bit difficult to understand. Basically, if this is the middle of my stance, the ball sits on the tee and it's above the driver head. If the club comes down and bottoms out in the middle of my stance, you can see I go under the ball. So what we do with our driver is we move the ball further forward. As the club bottoms out, it then continues on and hits the ball on the way up. I don't need to help it with loft. Me moving the ball further forward and staying in my position from last week's video is going to allow the club to hit the ball on the up. I've got it set up here with an alignment stick and my friend Luke the Duck. So basically, I'm going to move Luke this way. I'm going to set up with my club in the middle of my stance and I'm going to try and clip Luke's nose on the way through. So that will mean the golf club will hit his nose on the way up. So start in the middle and hit up. Okay, so that's a little drill you can do at home. Make sure you're not doing it on concrete. Make sure you do it on grass. You don't need to use a wood cover. You can use a tee, but make sure the tee is forward in your stance. How far forward? Just inside your left foot. Okay, make sure you start with the club in the center of your stance and keep your body over the center of your stance and let the club go through. So there is our continue on tip of how to increase your distance off the tee. That'll help you produce less backspin, a little bit more roll off the ground. Good luck with that, and hopefully we can get back to the driving range soon.